There are places that get under your skin. Not the shiny, polished destinations you see splashed across every travel magazine, but the ones with a bit of grit, a complicated past, and a soul that's impossible to ignore. Bosnia is one of those places. It's a country etched with history, a crossroads of empires, cultures, and faiths, where the scars are visible but the spirit is fiercely, beautifully alive. You come here expecting one thing, maybe the echoes of a conflict you saw on the news decades ago, but what you find is something else entirely. You find warmth in unexpected corners, resilience in the faces of the people, and a landscape so stunning it almost hurts to look at. This isn't about ticking off a checklist or finding the most Instagrammable spot. It's about getting a little lost, about peeling back the layers to see what lies beneath the surface. It's about understanding that the story of a place is never just one thing. It's a messy, glorious, often contradictory tangle of narratives. We're here to pull on a few of those threads. So grab a coffee, maybe something a little stronger, and join me. Together we'll discover the hidden travel gems of Bosnia, the places that don't always make the brochures but will stick with you long after you've left. It's a journey into the heart of a country that deserves to be seen, to be felt, to be understood. The air here feels different. It's heavy with the smell of wood smoke, strong coffee, and centuries of stories waiting to be told. The call to prayer echoes through valleys where church bells also ring, a testament to a complex tapestry of coexistence. People will invite you into their homes, share their food, their stories, their rakia, with a generosity that feels almost defiant. This is the real journey. The human connection, the shared meal, the moment you realize you're not just a tourist but a witness. This is Bosnia, raw and unfiltered, and it's magnificent. You arrive in Jash and right away you know this place is different. It's a town built around a spectacle, a force of nature that refuses to be ignored. Right there in the center of it all, where the Pliva River decides its journey is over, it throws itself off a cliff in a magnificent roaring tantrum, the Kravice Waterfall. It's not tucked away in some national park you have to hike miles to see. No, it's the town's centerpiece, its beating heart, a constant, thunderous reminder of nature's power, smack dab in the middle of civilization. Kings were crowned here, empires fought over this ground, and through it all, the water just kept falling. The mist from the falls coats everything, the old fortress walls, the stone houses, your face. It's a baptism. You stand on the viewing platform and you feel the raw energy vibrate through the soles of your shoes. It's a visceral experience. Below, the water churns into a turquoise pool before continuing its journey as the Verbus River. You can see the history layered around you, the medieval fortress looming on the hill above, the old watermills perched precariously along the smaller cascades upstream, the Ottoman-era houses with their distinctive wooden balconies. It's a place where human history and natural wonder are not just adjacent, they are completely, inextricably intertwined. Locals talk about the waterfall like it's an old, respected member of the family. They've grown up with its constant roar as the soundtrack to their lives. It's seen weddings, wars, celebrations, and sorrow. It's more than just a tourist attraction, it's the soul of Jaji. To stand here is to feel the pulse of Bosnia itself, a history that is powerful, sometimes turbulent, but always moving forward. You can't help but be humbled by it, by the sheer, beautiful audacity of a town built around a 22-meter drop of pure, untamed water. If Josh is a roar, Blagaj is a whisper. You follow the Buna River, a ribbon of water so clear and impossibly green it feels like it's from another world. The road narrows, the world quiets down, and then you see it. Tucked under a colossal sheer rock face is the Blagaj Tekija, a dervish monastery that looks like it was gently placed there by a divine hand. It's a place of profound peace, a sanctuary built at the source of a river that springs fully formed from the dark mouth of a cave. The stark white walls and dark timbered roof stand in stunning contrast to the raw gray stone of the cliff and the vibrant turquoise of the water. This has been a place of spiritual retreat for over 600 years. Sufi mystics came here to meditate, to pray, to be close to the power of nature and God, and you feel that energy the moment you step out of the car. The air is cool, filled with the sound of rushing water and little else. It's a place that commands silence, not with authority but with a gentle, overwhelming sense of tranquility. You sit at one of the riverside cafes, order a coffee and just watch the water, hypnotic and relentless, emerging from the deep. It's a moment to disconnect from the noise of the modern world and reconnect with something more fundamental. Inside the Tekija, the rooms are simple, Spartan, prayer rugs on the floor, low ceilings, windows looking out onto the gushing spring. You can almost hear the soft chants of the dervishes echoing off the walls, feel the centuries of devotion that have soaked into the wooden floors. It's not a museum piece, it feels alive, a spiritual place still serving its purpose. Blagaj isn't just a beautiful photo opportunity, it's a lesson in humility. It reminds you that sometimes the most powerful places are the quietest ones, where nature and faith have found a way to exist in perfect, breathtaking harmony. There are places for tourists, and then there are places for people. Kravice Waterfalls feels like the latter. Sure, travelers are discovering it, but at its heart, it's Bosnia's backyard swimming pool. A sprawling, natural amphitheater of cascading water where locals come to escape the summer heat. It's not one single dramatic plunge like Jaj. Instead, it's a wide, verdant arc of dozens of waterfalls, from trickles to torrents tumbling over a tufa cliff into a huge emerald lake. The sound is a symphony of rushing water, the air thick with the smell of damp earth and vegetation. You see families spread out on blankets, kids splashing and shouting with joy, teenagers daring each other to swim closer to the powerful spray. There's a beautiful, unpretentious energy here. It's a place for living, not just for looking. You can rent a small boat and paddle around the basin, getting drenched by the spray, or just find a spot on the shore, kick off your shoes, and wade into the refreshingly cold water. It's a baptism by nature, a washing away of the dust from the road. This is where you see Bosnians at play, enjoying the simple, profound beauty of their own country. Forget the infinity pools and exclusive beach clubs. This is the real deal. It's a slice of paradise that feels earned, accessible, and deeply loved by the people who call this land home. Sitting on a rock, letting the sun dry the cool water on your skin, you listen to the laughter and the roar of the falls, and you understand something essential about this place. Life, despite everything, is resilient. Joy is resilient. And there's nothing more joyful than a perfect swimming hole on a hot summer day, shared with good people in a place this ridiculously beautiful. History in Bosnia isn't always confined to museums. Sometimes it's a fortress on a hill, exposed to the wind and the sky. Welcome to Travnik, the city of viziers. For over 150 years, this was the capital of the Ottoman governors of Bosnia, a place of power, intrigue, and culture. And looming over it all is the Travnik Fortress, a medieval stone behemoth that has stood watch for centuries. You make the climb up the steep cobblestone path, and with every step, you feel like you're walking back in time, leaving the modern town below for an older, more brutal world. The fortress is beautifully preserved, a maze of high walls, watchtowers, and courtyards. You can walk the ramparts and imagine being a sentry, looking out over the Lazva Valley, watching for invading armies or the arrival of a pasha's caravan. The views are staggering. You see the whole city spread out beneath you, a sea of red-tiled roofs, punctuated by the slender needles of dozens of minarets. It's a view that speaks of power, of control. From up here, you were the master of all you surveyed. The small museum inside tells the stories, but the stones themselves tell a better one. You find a quiet spot on a wall, the wind whistling past your ears, and you just look. You see the many-colored mosque in the distance. You see the river snaking through the valley. Travnik was known as a European Istanbul, a center of learning and diplomacy. But up here, stripped of all the finery, you feel its raw military core. This fortress is a survivor. It has seen empires come and go, medieval Bosnian kings, Ottomans, Austro-Hungarians. It has stood silent witness to it all. It's a powerful reminder that in this part of the world, the past is never really past. It's just below the surface, or in this case, looming right above your head. To get to Lukamir, you have to earn it. The road gets rougher, the asphalt gives way to gravel, and the world seems to peel away until it's just you, the mountains, and the sky. This is Bosnia's highest and most isolated village, a place that feels suspended in time. When you finally arrive, stepping out into the thin, crisp mountain air, it's like walking onto a film set, only it's real. Traditional stone houses with heavy wooden shingle roofs huddled together on a ridge, bracing against the elements. This isn't a recreation, this is a way of life that has persisted for centuries. The people of Lukamir are a testament to human endurance. They are semi-nomadic shepherds, spending the harsh winters in lower villages and returning here in the spring. You see women in traditional hand-knitted clothing, sitting outside their homes, weaving or preparing food. Men herd flocks of sheep across the vast green plateaus that surround the village. Life is hard here, dictated by the seasons and the land, but there's a dignity and a deep sense of community that is palpable. They might offer you pura, a simple cornmeal dish, or a piece of cheese that tastes of the mountain herbs the sheep have been grazing on. Standing at the edge of the village, you look out over the Rakitnica Canyon, a dizzying 800-meter drop into one of Europe's last true wildernesses. The view is primeval, untouched. This is the edge of the world. Lukomir is more than just a village. It's a living museum, a window into a past that is rapidly disappearing elsewhere. It's a powerful, humbling experience to be welcomed into a place so remote, to see a way of life so connected to the earth. It makes you question your own life, your own comforts. It's a journey not just across a landscape, but deep into the soul of what it means to belong to a place. So what do you take with you when you leave a place like Bosnia? It's not just photos or souvenirs, it's a feeling. It's the taste of strong coffee and smoked meat, the sound of a waterfall you could hear from your bed, the chilling quiet of a dervish house. It's the warmth of a shared drink with a stranger who treated you like family. You come here with preconceived notions, ghosts of headlines past, and you leave with a story that is so much more human, more vibrant, and more hopeful than you could have imagined. This country gets into your heart. It's a complicated love for a complicated place, but it's real. These spots, Jaci, Blagaj, Kravica, Travnik, Lukomir, they're just the beginning. They are pinpricks on a map full of stories, gateways to a deeper understanding. Bosnia rewards the curious traveler, the one willing to look past the obvious and listen to the whispers of history on the wind. It's a country that asks you to engage, to feel, to think. So I urge you, when you plan your next journey, think about the places that challenge you, the places that change you. I sincerely hope you add these gems to your travel list. Go, see for yourself, and let Bosnia tell you its own story. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. The world is full of incredible places like this, waiting just off the beaten path. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, well, you know what to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden travel gems. Until next time, travel safe, stay curious, and eat well.